Hey there! In the comments for one of my last videos, I received a challenge to, quote, get to Duna without getting into orbit around any planet. And crap. And crashing. Yes, as I was saying, I've been challenged to get to Duna without going into orbit around any planet. I've chosen to interpret this as meaning take a trajectory during which there is no point at which you have a periapsis above the surface of a planet while within the sphere of influence of a planet, because it doesn't really work when you're in orbit around the sun. But yes, you'll see here I am launching at sunrise. This means I go straight up, and instead of establishing orbit around Kerbal, I just hit escape velocity on the way out. See, I think this was meant as a challenge of brute force, but it works better as a challenge of orbital planning. Because for one, I have to have enough rocket to get off of Kerbal going straight up without any sort of turning or overthing or whatever's. Also, I have to have enough precision to have a path going into Duna that will take me below its surface on the way in. So I have to plan up a really nice orbital encounter, which means I get to fiddle around with maneuver nodes a lot. Lucky me! Lucky me! But that's in the future. For now, we just need to get this thing off the ground. Seems to be proceeding nominally. Oh, there's Kerbal escape. Let's set Duna as our target. Inclination is looking good for the first pass. Come on, just nudge on out there. I expect to be doing a lot of little tiny burns during this whole shindig, because, of course, in order to not have a periapsis when I enter Duna space, I need to be on a direct impact course entering Duna space. Which doesn't sound very pleasant now that I think about it. And why are we spinning? We're always spinning. Do I have to go back to using SAS modules? Maybe it's because this design has more mass along this one direction than along the other. I don't know if that matters, but it seems like it might. But anyways, time warping to that place. Oh, and I think I've discovered something of a cure for my problem with missing maneuver nodes. See, I was looking at this number down here, the number going down, and for every step I would have to parse that number out. That doesn't take long, but it takes some appreciable amount of time, and at high warp, that's enough time to screw you up. But what I can do, I can look at my ship and the maneuver node. That's a much better indicator of how much longer until I get there. Much more visual. I can just estimate the distance between the 2 points, and there you go. Not having to parse out numbers, which is something a kindergartner should be able to do, but apparently I can't, so make of that what you will. Oh, and we're almost to the place. Whoa. Come on. Whoa. I'd really hate to screw this up after saying how I'd figured out how not to screw it up anymore. That'd be very, very, well, appropriate, I suppose. For the okay, and in a little bit more, and yeah, now I want to do the burn. Okay, and this is gonna be another long one, so prepare for fast forwarding. There now. I've missed it by 4.4 meters per second. So let's just patch that up. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly. Slow down, please. If you would be so kind as to stop spinning round now. Thank you. And let's not overshoot it again, shall we not? There we go, off by 0.1 meters per second, but close enough for government work. Now, let's see what that gave us. Look, Ma, no periapsis. I finally managed to get that. I was a bit on the wrong track there. I thought it was something to do with a radial course change, but no, it was more of an inclination matter. Just had to shore up my inclination just a few more meters per second, and that made it all clean up just dandy. And now I am going to be on a collision course after completing this next burn. Not sure how I should feel about that, but we'll see what happens when it happens. Or possibly before, if we're soothsayers or time travelers. Oh, and here comes the burn. I know it this time because I'm watching the screen instead of that little flickery number. Look at all that debris. Should probably clean this game up every once in a while. Now, I'll admit right off that I haven't put quite as much thought into stopping as I maybe could have. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to try and burn off all I can with my interplanetary stage and drop in as slow as possible, but this is still probably going to be kind of a hairy encounter, so we'll just have to see, I believe. And oh, there goes the maneuver node. Come back here, maneuver node. Oh, 0.2 meters per second off. And let's see. I still have a periapsis. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, let's try and fix that. Okay, let's maybe a retro burn? No, that did the wrong thing. Whoa, something happened. There it is. I believe that should hit. Now, another 2.5 meters per second. Just tiny, tiny burns we have to make on the way into this. This could probably get more effectiveness out of these burns by, instead of using a nuclear rocket super space engine, I just have Signe Kerbal there, just lean out the window and spit. Give me much finer control over the amount of delta V expended. Assuming Signe can spit with extreme accuracy. But then again, who can't? What do they teach in schools these days anyways? Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Not gonna let you slip by me? No, I won't. Not in a million years. I've got you this time. Oh, slow down, slow. Whoa. Almost missed it there. Oh, good lord. But I came in a full 30 seconds ahead of time. Let's add a bit more time warp to that. Famous last words. And 5 seconds, start burn. Cut. 0.1 off. Did it work? Scroll out, scroll out, scroll out. It worked. Quick saving. Okay. Now, preparing for that whole business. Actually, there's not much I can do now. Let's just wait until we're in Duna space. Then we can begin being scared about things. Oh, it's also showing an Ike periapsis. I wonder if that'll count. Nah, let's not make that count. I mean, no periapsis around a planet, he said. Moons, not planets. Technicalities for the win. Haha. I don't know if you can hear that bird out the window, but it sounds really nice. I wish it would do that at times when I'm not recording. But no, that bird wants its 15 minutes of fame just like the rest of us. And so, sits out my window every time I turn on a microphone. Oh, there it goes. Wait, what? I'm confused now. Okay. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here. Okay, that's an Ike periapsis, followed by a Duna periapsis. Fuck it, Ike, you're screwing me up here. Okay. I still have not been shown a planetary periapsis within my current sphere of influence, so I'm pretty sure I'm still legal, but I can do this. I can do this in a dang hurry. And that should fix that before it becomes a this. What were those words? Those were not words for meaning things. Okay, settling out. Some of you might be saying that this trajectory would, in fact, give me a periapsis around Dune. Shit! Okay, no one saw that. No one saw that. No, you didn't see. You did not see that. That there is not a periapsis there. There is not. I assure you. There's something wrong with your television screen. Okay. Shoot. Well, but I think we're still in the spirit of things, you know? Like, yeah, we missed it by a little bit, but only because Duna got involved. Not Duna, Ike. Ike got involved, threw me off my mojo, and was going to sling me around into a different path. Also, you all saw the same encounter I did. You saw that I was being told that there would be no Duna periapsis on this encounter. And then the game lied to me. Shameful. Shameful business. Jebediah Kerman would be incredibly offended by that. Don't know why I just invoked Jebediah as some sort of paragon of moral virtue, but that's what you get. Oh, and I'm not actually coming in all that hot. I figured I'd be coming in at like 2,000 or 3,000 meters per second, but no, only 950-ish. I'm still going to slow down as best I can. And let's see. I want to land on the day side. So let's nudge over to 90, I believe. That should let me adjust my periapsis as I so wish. Well, periapsis. The point at which my periapsis goes beneath the planet. You know I can't words. Don't. You know what I mean? Meh. But yes. And just because we can't have a periapsis doesn't mean I can't have a shallow angle of reentry. Wait, this isn't doing what I thought it was going to do. Wait, why am I still bouncing around? No. Hold. Hold the thing. There we go. Hold that. Lock that in. Am I like venting into space? Because that was some really weird wobble I was seeing there. And yes, this is way too much delta V for what I'm trying to do. This was a rocket, I think I first designed it to go out to Elu or something like that. And so, it's got a bunch of delta V. I wanted to use it because if anything did go terribly wrong in this mission, I wanted to be able to fix it if possible. Okay, look out. Don't go above. And there we go. Now I'm going to come in on the day side, and I'm going to have a fairly shallow angle of entry. That gives me as much atmospheric slowing as I can manage, which is good because atmospheric slowing is better than damn you, L betrayed me. Et2L lithographic braking. There. Yes, I defeated you, the letter L. Curse you. And actually curse any letters that make you stick your tongue up against the top of your mouth, because I don't know why, but every time I do that, the tongue just sort of gets stuck there, and I go lul for 30 seconds while everyone calls an ambulance, because apparently I must be having a seizure or something. Disclaimer, that's never happened. That is an exaggeration. It's never happened. Just wanted to clarify. Okay. We're coming in pretty soon now. Let's actually begin to slow. I just noticed this crater here on the side, and I really want it to look like Mickey Mouse. My brain's just it's trying to see Mickey Mouse in this crater, and it just ain't happening. Like maybe Mickey Mouse's head here, grafted onto a caterpillar here. I don't know what that one is yet, but I'm sure I can make something up. Well, that's better. I'm still not in an orbit, I remind you. I've not got a periapsis, so this is not an orbit by the definition we're using here. Nope. Might as well cut that. I don't want to kill off all my velocity. Only pretty much all of it. Yeah. That was a bit much of a burn, actually. Let's fast forward more. And whoa, Nelly. Let's do another bit of stopping. Highlander 3, the stopping. Okay, I'm starting to get some nervous in my brain, so let's detach that. Oh, look, some atmosphere. Okay, okay. We've got much better acceleration on this bit. So we can slow down much more effectively. How are we doing? Okay, doing pretty good, actually. Whoa. Stabilize, you thing. Hold on. Hold your horses. Like that. Yes. Come on, slow. Slow down. You're going too fast. Parachute deployed. Parachute seems to be working. 100 meters per second. We're going that now. And now we're going... Okay, cut engine. We're going up. We don't want to up. Oh. Turn on fine controls because this is getting kind of wobbly here. Okay, okay, okay. Give it a bit of go, gas. Now we're just barely breaking even. We're not gaining any speed. Although, actually, how far down are we? I can see rocks. Not a good sign. Cut engines. Let's see what we do. Oh, time warping. I should not be time warping with a parachute. Oh crap, I just remembered that could have gone very bad. Also, why am I going 100 meters per second again? Let's not do. That's a bad thing to do. Okay. I can see the ground now. Let's see. Where's our radar altimeter? There it is. Let's use that as our guide. Okay. I just realized there's not a fuel gauge. Oh, there's my fuel gauge over there. Okay, yeah. Crisis averted. I can see that I still have enough fuel. Whoa! What was that? Oh yeah, my parachute was deploying. I forgot it did that. Silly me. Oh crap, my parachute disappeared. Okay, let's... Okay, play it cool, play it cool. I've got a thrust weight ratio greater than 1. I can land this on the engine exclusively. Doesn't mean I'd like to though. Oh lordy. Let's be optimistic and extend the ladder. Oh, there it goes again. And there's the ground, there's my shadow. Bunk. We landed! And at no point did we ever have a real orbit around anything. Except the sun, because, like, how are you going to avoid that? Okay, I think I pretty much met that challenge. If I can only get off the ladder. There we go. Off the ladder. Yay, Duna! We did it.